Hello and welcome to this edition of Marlborough Junior Reporters. Today we're reporting live from Villari's Martial Arts on Main Street in Marlborough.
We'll be speaking with Master Mark and learning about this unique style of martial arts that includes Shaolin Kempo Karate and Jiu-Jitsu.
Master Mark, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for coming down.
So I have a question for you. So do you know how long this has been going in your family?
How long has the martial arts been in my family? Well,
Yeah.
I've been doing it personally for 52 years. So most of my life. Yes, and Villari's organization started in 1968. So what's that, 56 years going on. So quite a while.
Do you wish that this continues on with your family?
Well, absolutely. This is a legacy, and as our students, so I'm the head instructor of all the Villaris. Unfortunately, Great Grandmaster Villari, who was my teacher, passed away about a year and a half or so ago, and I was elected to take over as head of our organization. We have over 100 schools throughout the United States and Canada. So as the headmaster, it's very important to me that after I retire or I'm gone, that people like Coach Kevin can continue the legacy of the martial arts. I mean, martial arts is over 2,000 years old. They can trace it back that far. So hopefully it'll continue for another 10,000 years.
Thank you.
He's going to do what's called a pinyan, which is a form. The form is you're defending yourself against imaginary opponents. And it teaches power, reflexes, timing, footwork, a lot of different things.
Hi, Master Mark.
Hello.
My name is Joaquin.
Yes, sir.
I have one question. Well, I have a couple questions for you. My first question for you is, how long have you been training kids and?
Sure. Well, I started myself as a kid back in 1972. So I was about 15 years old. So it took me about 4 years to get to my first level of black belt, and that's when I started teaching. And when I got out of college, I started doing this full time. So I've been teaching kids for well over 40 years.
My next question is, what inspired you to get into karate?
Well, you guys are way, way, way too young. But back in the 70s, there was a TV show called Kung Fu. And I played a little bit of team sports in junior high school. And that really wasn't my thing. So what I was attracted to the martial arts is because it's a group activity, but at the same time, it's individual accomplishment. So that's what kind of inspired me to do it.
Okay, and my last question for you is, how much time on a daily basis do you spend here at the dojo?
Well, I don't spend as much time as Coach Kevin because I go back and forth to all our schools in the area. So And I teach mostly private lessons, personal students, higher level black belts. So I travel from place to place, but I'm here for some period of time, at least 4 days a week. And I'm in a school at least 6 days a week.
Thank you for answering my questions. I do have one question for you, though.
Okay. Sure.
So how long do you spend at the dojo, and how well do you think you and your students communicate with each other and
Okay.
learn with each other?
That's a quick question. So I'm here at least 3 hours a day. Some days it's 4 or 5, depending on the day of the week. I'm here at least 4 days a week, including Saturdays. I also have private lessons throughout the week occasionally. I do mostly group kids classes, and I have a few helpers that also kind of bridge the gap with some of the younger kids. So we do very well, though. We just had our tournament. Our students did very excellent in our tournament. And we just had a belt test last night, in which Tuesday night, when all of our kids got to rank up and show off their stuff in front of all their parents. And everybody did very, very well.
That's amazing. Thank you for answering our questions.
No problem.
So let's say somebody grabs our wrists. Now, this person may be stronger than me, bigger than me, whatever. So it's not strength against strength. What we use is leverage, science. So we know that the thumb is kind of weak, right? So all I have to do here, and he's holding on tight, is twist against the thumb, and I can get out of it. Which one of you would like to come up here and volunteer to try it yourself? How about this guy right here? Yeah. Okay. Hold your arms out. He's going to grab. Okay. And then all you're going to do is step back to get him off balance, and then just open up your hands just like that. Whenever you're ready.
I'll grab nice and light first, and then I'll grab harder at the same time.
So step back and twist. See how easy that was? Okay.
Right, so
Again.
one more time, I'm gonna.
Okay.
All right, I'm pretty strong. Am I
Step
grabbing
back.
pretty hard?
Step back, step back out of the way, and twist. Hey, that's it. Good job. Have a seat.
Hi, I'm Oliver. So, do you guys like kung fu movies?
Of course.
You know what? I actually don't watch that many of them because, when I'm at home, I just like to relax. But there are some good ones out there.
Yeah.
And some funny ones.
I'm a fan of the funny ones myself
Yeah.
also.
I mean, Jackie Chan is cool. So.
Hi, my name is Josh. My question for you is, what is your favorite part about just being a part of martial arts?
Yes, that's an excellent question. So as long as I've been doing it, I know that I'm never going to perfect it and that I'm always have the opportunity to get better. So that's on a personal level. Excuse me. On a teaching level, what's very rewarding is helping a student, whether they're a beginner student or high-level black belt, teaching them everything that I learned from my student and watching them grow. And with the kids especially, watching them grow as individuals, gain confidence, and being able to stand up for themselves. So that's very rewarding for me.
Thank you. I actually have one question for you.
Sure.
My question for you is, what is your favorite part about being a trainer and training the students?
So I like working with the younger teens. That's where I really get to see them flourish into being the older kids and getting them to the point where they can start helping train some of the younger kids. Watching them become leaders in their own right is really amazing for me. That's what I enjoy the most.
Thank you.
This is what we call a crane technique. So I'm going to pretend these are my wings. Okay, and as I step forward, I just simply use my wings to knock them off and lock them up. Okay, so I have control. Now, peace always first, but if we needed to give him a little nudge to get him to stop being a wise guy, nobody can give him a little nudge. Or I could do it the other way as well. Here, and I could simply get away from him. Situation resolved. Okay, which one of you wants to try this technique? Joaquin! Come on up here. All right, so Coach Kevin is going to grab you lightly to start. So what you're going to do, we always step to break the balance. And then just bring this arm up, turn, and lock him up. Good. There. Okay, again, grab him a little tighter this time. Step forward, break his balance. And good, excellent. Good job. Good, real good.
Hi, my name is Anna, and one question I have for you is, for you both actually, is do you ever doubt yourselves whenever you both are training a student or, you know, a group of students?
Well, I have the privilege to be teaching under the person who owns the system, so I get a lot of personal attention to my training. So yes, I get nervous, especially when he watches over my shoulder sometimes. I always wonder if I'm doing the right thing, but you get through it. You know, it's part of our things that we learn to power through and rely on our training.
I don't doubt myself. I've been doing this for so long. What I always do, though, is I'm always thinking about the best way to help somebody learn. People learn in all sorts of different ways. So it's not really doubt as much as just making sure that I'm getting through to you as a student in whichever way you learn best.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Gavin, and I would like to ask you a question. So, I really like the way that this whole area is designed. Do you guys know anything about the way that this that it was designed and built, and like what inspirations you came from with them?
So if you went into really any martial arts school, but particularly the Villari schools, they're all pretty much, even though it might be different sizes, designed with the same way. So there's an Asian concept called feng shui, okay, which is the idea of placing things in a certain way to create the best possible energy. So in a dojo, which it means place of learning, okay, we want to make sure that the energy level is balanced and it gives us the best opportunity to bring out the best in ourselves and our students.
Thank you.
Just face me, make a fist at this hand. Okay, this represents the power of the martial arts. Okay, then take the other hand, open it up, cover that up. Okay, so we're realizing that while we are learning this power, we are going to use it in a peaceful manner. Okay, and we put our feet together, and we bow just a little bit. Eyes up, okay, we never look down. Okay, this is showing that we're all equal, and we're all here for the same purpose, okay, which is to learn and improve ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. Okay, now spread your feet. Pretend you're sitting on a horse. So you're going to drop your knees. Make your hands into that fist. Good. Okay. This is called horse stance, like riding on a horse. Builds a foundation of strength in your legs. Pull our hands back. This is called elbow position. You don't have to remember any of this, I'm sure. Okay, now we're going to learn a punch. I'm going to move a little bit so everyone can see me. So this is called the front punch. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out and twist like this. All right, everyone do that on their own a couple of times. That's it. Good. All right, and we focus right to the middle of our body. Very good. Okay. And what do you notice about what I'm doing with the other arm? So I'm pulling one back. We call this push and pull as the other comes up. Excellent. Okay, so that's called a front punch. All right, with me? Guys are very quiet. Well, we do, in the martial arts, we do something called a ki, which is like that. So we're going to give you a chance to have freedom to yell as loud as you want. So as we do a punch, put one hand out like this. There you go. When I say go, you're going to punch and like that. Okay, everybody, don't be shy. Ready, go! Hi! Nice. Now let's try the other hand. Ready, go! Hi! One more time. Ready, go! Hi! Excellent. Put the feet together. Okay, remember, right hand is power, peace. Okay, we're going to bow. Each belt denotes a certain level of proficiency, but you notice we start as the white belt, which is purity, sort of the idea of starting as a what we call the beginner's mind, and then working our way up. And the colors have something to do with it. The brown is sort of like the idea of shedding your beginner mind, and then as we get to black belt, we start all over again because there's 15 levels of black belt. So you start off as a first degree and work your way up all the way through to Great Grandmaster Villari was the 15th. I'm a 14th degree black belt, and each level of black belt has a certain more philosophical and understanding the principles of the system. So it's pretty sophisticated.
How long did it take you to get up to the 14th black belt?
So I was promoted just after Great Grandmaster passed away, so I've only been a 14th degree for about a year. So it took me nearly 52 years to get to this point.
Thank you.
My last question for you is, how long did it take Great Grandmaster Villari to reach the 15th degree of black belt?
His father started teaching him martial arts when he was 6 years old. And so he's been doing it basically his entire life. So I think it was in maybe 2018, which was our 50th anniversary, he was awarded the 15th degree.
All right, thank you.
All right. And I'm teaching one more thing. Okay, how about a front kick? To do it properly. Yeah, that's almost right. So let's get back in our horse stance. First thing we do in a front kick is we have to bring our knee up. That's it, kind of like that. We call that flamingo position. You know, like the pink birds, stand on one leg. Okay, then from there we kick out, we come back to flamingo, and back down. So up, out, back, down. Try that on your own. Knee nice and high. Get that knee up. Beautiful. Good job. That's it. Good. And then bring it back. You guys are naturals. Beautiful. Okay. So let's try it all together. So let's get those hands up on guard, we call this. All right. When I say go, you're going to kick with your right leg, this side. Ready, go. Nice. Oh, you've remembered the ki. Excellent. Now let's try the other leg. Go. Nice. Again, other leg. Go. And one more time. Ready, go. Good. Excellent. Let's follow this front position. Beautiful. Great job, everybody. Bow. Give yourself one round of applause. All right. Very nice.
We just went inside the Villari's martial arts studio where we were taught about form. We got to see a demonstration and we even got to practice martial arts. Not to mention, we got to meet the head master of this whole chain, Master Mark.
And we wanted to thank Master Mark for coming on the show. And thank you for watching another episode of Marlborough Junior Reporters. We'll see you next time.
Bye.